What's up, guys? I wanted to just give these guys a shameless plug. I don't get paid for it or anything, but they definitely help me out. This is DS4Windows.com. This is a site that offers a free, no bullshit driver for PS4 controllers. I imagine you could use this with TE sticks as well, but I think those work natively. Uh, the biggest benefit to this is it is not motion enjoy. Motion enjoy, I'm sure you've heard, sounds great on paper. You download a program and you can run your PS3 controller devices on a PC. But the problem is the driver, or rather the software that it uses, the front end, is full of spyware. And apparently it like calls back to China and does who knows what. I've heard people say it screws up other drivers on the computer. Messing with drivers is always a huge pain. It's something you want to avoid doing. If you actually install a driver, you want to make sure that it's actually legit and it's not going to, make you tear your hair out trying to, fix your, speakers from dying or something. This driver, I can, testify for it. It works really well. It takes a couple mouse clicks. I'd say probably about a minute or two to set up. I actually bought a PS4 controller a little while ago, about a week ago, just because my 360 controller was having problems on my mom's computer, and the thing is in terrible condition anyway. Nicest thing about it is it's very user friendly. As you can see here, they have a bunch of screenshots. It actually comes automatically like set to emulate a 360 controller, meaning that say you play something like DMC4, you play the PC port of that, it will automatically like set the buttons to match a 360 controller, which means all the triggers would be in the right places, the face buttons and stuff like that. In the event that you have a game that actually natively supports the PS4 controller, I can't really think of too many that do that. The DMC reboot on Steam actually picks up the controller natively. You can choose to hide it, and it will use the built-in gamepad detection. You can also use this right here, which allows you to set it in games that may not even have controller support. The PS4 controller in general, I know a lot of you, if you're on here, you're into niche games of some capacity. I very rarely play what you could call mainstream video games these days, stuff like the modern first-person shooters and MMOs and, whatever AAA cinematic flavor of the month is out. The PS4 controller is great. It's a great all-purpose controller because everything about it is pretty good. The triggers are still kind of clunky. They take a little getting used to. They're a big improvement over the DualShock 3. I did not like the DualShock 3's triggers just because it didn't feel like you were actually pushing something. It felt mushy, it felt fake, it felt like it was going to fall out. Here the triggers, you actually have to apply a little force onto it to actually get it to register, which I think is pretty good. The D-pad is one of the best D-pads that I've seen in recent years. I think the only thing that comes close that's come out in probably the past decade is the Classic Controller line for the Wii. The Classic Controller Pro had a really great D-pad. This comes pretty close, if not better. I think it's worth the $60 for the controller. You can go to GameStop and trade in some random junk to get it. The instructions, as you can see here, are very simple. You download the driver, you launch it, it will install the driver, and then you can connect it with a standard PS4 charging cable, also known as just a micro USB cable, or through Bluetooth. Obviously it's easier to just use the cable. I actually went to Best Buy earlier today and I picked one up for, it was about $8.50 including tax. You can also go on Amazon and get it for just about the same price including shipping, unless you find a supplier that sells it on Prime. It works beautifully. I've used it on a lot of my little standard games. Super House of Dead Ninjas, which is a very D-pad intensive game. I used to play that on a PS2 controller, and as you may know, the PS2 controller, if you do a lot of movement on it, if you play like a really fast-paced like 2D game or shmup or something on it, your thumb starts to hurt. The DualShock 4 doesn't really have that problem at all. I really recommend this site. If you have a PS4 controller lying around, if you actually have a PS4 console, unlike me, you can get it working on your PC with very minimal effort. They don't put any crap in the driver. It's just the straight driver. You don't have to worry about malware. You don't have to worry about drivers going on the fritz, or having to do some huge PC repair job, or worrying about whether they're gonna call home to China and put a bunch of crap in your computer. These guys are really cool. You can go ahead and check out the link in the description. Naturally, this means that I'll be doing more PC stuff while I'm on vacation, and when I get back home. My 360 controller is in terrible condition. It's grungy. The plastic is torn off the analog sticks. I didn't really mind forking out the $40, including a gift card that I had to pay for it. And these guys make it easy. A lot of keyboard emulation or controller emulation stuff is either difficult to use or it requires an adapter, and the adapters can have varying amounts of lag. A lot of the fighting game players tend to not want to use adapters just because the additional lag that they can introduce. This doesn't really seem to do much lag. It also will even charge your controller, so I really recommend it. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I have a lot of Xenoverse stuff going out up until I get back home for my vacation. After that, you should see Tokiden right near the end of that little long marathon of Xenoverse stuff. I apologize if you guys are bored of it, but I really enjoyed the game. I put about 60 hours into it. Currently waiting for the DLC. I'm pretty burnt out, so once I get back, probably on the 1st of April, given how broke I am right now, I should be jumping into Tokiden Kiwami. So, see you guys then. Peace.